talk to.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the final one of the stupid final boss run. With me I have again, Gavrok Fevenor.
Yes, and though it may be different to you, we were recording the last one, what, 5 minutes ago?
Yes. 5 minutes ago.
Yes, whereas, well, actually, it'll be several months from now by the time it sees the light of day, but, yeah, still, pretty much. Was that you screaming, or was that someone in the game?
That was in the game.
I hoped so, because it was really faint, and there's nothing else to go with it, so I just had to make sure we weren't being dragged off by some evil, marauding burglar with a club.
It would have been Cthulhu. Cthulhu lives near here.
Oh yes, whatever his name is. What, does he have a house nearby? Has he got a mansion?
Oh no, he shares a house with a friend and comes to visit and steal the milk, you know.
Has he got a swimming pool?
Yeah. I mean, he is a squid face.
Yeah, I was just wondering, that might be good for him to survive. But, yeah. Well, you're friends with him? Do you have dinner parties with this evil squid thing?
He's kinda mad because I stole his boyfriend. Kinda mad about that. But he's relented and given us his blessing, which is nice.
Okay, moving along. Yes, and again, I'm sure the people who are watching this have seen the last one with me in it, and witnessed our 30-minute long conversation about voice acting that we didn't even realise the game was over until it finished. You'll probably remember me, the weird Australian guy who talks too much, and...
It's okay,
well, that's pretty much something up.
It's okay, I apparently talk too much as well, so...
Oh, yeah, there's the whole threat thing that I have to do anytime I appear on anyone else's channel. Look, you guys know the drill because you've seen me before in the last videos, but yeah, subscribe to me, yada yada yada, murder, you kill, die. Boom. Anyway, okay, let's move on.
Right. So what is the grand topic scheme this time?
Well, if people have photographic... Wait, how does photographic work when we're talking about audio? Okay, that was completely shot to hell. If people have, audiographic... if people have record players in their brains and can record everything that everyone says to them, good on ya, but, most people won't, so... The thing we were talking about last video was voice acting, and how we're both involved with the same website, and how we both do the same thing, and how we happened to get started at exactly the same time, almost, and we didn't know each other until then, which is the coincidence of the year. And I was about to give another coincidence analogy, but of course I couldn't think of one, hooray. It's, I don't know, it's like... being attacked by a flaming arrow when you're a caveman trying to start a fire.
Like
that sort of
thinking you're doing well at Spelunky and then dying?
Yeah, something like that! To anyone who doesn't know, I do a series playing Spelunky, which is a really hard freeware platformer, and...
He's probably still doing it.
Yes. Well, I used to... in June, which is now... and probably in
June 2009.
Oh, when this will be uploaded, I'll still be doing it. And I have a different guest with me each time. And, well, yeah, you might know because Captain Honest has been in a few, and but there's obviously more than one guest who's applied, so there's a whole bunch of different people. Anyway, yes, like that coincidence. Almost like the coincidence that I did that weird scary voice earlier, and now for some odd reason my throat is sore.
Aww.
I don't quite know where that would have come from. Oh wait, maybe... yeah, I think I know. But yes, we were talking about voice acting and the coincidence thing of how we happened to start off at the same time, and then we got off track because we talked about evil Spelunky. And how we're in a whole bunch of different things, but there are a couple of things that we're both involved with, and they all seem to be dying because the person in charge has vanished off the face of the earth. Let me see. Is there any? I think we've pretty much exhausted every single bit of conversation we could have about voice acting, other than being in the same thing. I'm in 3 versions of the same thing. I'm in 3 different Final Fantasy X fan dubs at the moment, all of which are still casting, so again probably won't be worked on in ages. And funnily enough, there's only one character that I'm playing twice. I've got, let's see, I'm already in 1, and that's the only character I've got in that one, which, believe me, I would repeatedly murder the same person 4 times, if possible, in order to get that role, no matter who it was, unless it was me, because that would hurt. I think Isaru, Waka, and somebody else win in another fan dub, and Waka again, Gata and Luzu in another one. So there's Gata and Luzu in the same fan dub, and considering they have every single scene together until one of them gets their head blown off, I don't quite know how that's going to work, but well, it's not my decision. Well, I suppose it is. I could always just tell them to get stuffed and go away, but I don't, because I like roles. The bread kind as well as the acting kind.
I'm Beatrix in like 3 fan dubs of Final Fantasy.
Oh, you're still here. I suppose I saw them on a ramble for then. 5 old. You're just the game player. I'm the talker here.
Yeah. We have the talk too much syndrome. It's okay.
Yes. And then other times you just don't talk at all because you can't think of what to say. Like when you're confronted with someone like me who seems to have some disorder in which if the mouth shuts for more than 5 minutes, I start to get a pain in my chest and a little voice in my head saying, "Speak! Speak!"
Actually, I should be quieter. My parents are sleeping.
The voice proceeds to say, "Speak T, phone home." Oh god, that didn't even work at all, but alright, just moving along from that.
Phone home.
Hello, Mr. E. Would you like better phone plan? E, hang up. And someone's talking to me on Skype asking about Spelunky.
Spelunky!
Yes, I've sent a message on my Skype channel saying that
I saw.
I'm ready in the next 5 days, let me know.
I can go, but I don't know if you want me back so soon.
Recording and post on Patreon's videos, so probably not the greatest time in the world. Maybe a little later.
Heal!
You fighting something in the game, or are you having a seizure?
I'm telling my party it needs to heal now. Heal!
Yes, heal her of her seizure, or she may very well die. And that would make the rest of this video somewhat dull, considering she's the one playing the game.
Yes. I would get a game over. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because this is turn-based.
Oh, that's just discriminatory giving you a game over for having a seizure. What, you're not allowed... have they got something against people with...
Actually, this game is not discriminatory. That's Final Fantasy that's discriminatory against people with seizures.
Yeah, that game. Oh.
So many.
It's a good game, but it's just got some problems. It's got issues. It needs to get therapy.
Especially that Sephiroth guy. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah. And for anyone who's wondering why I care so much, it's because I'm playing him in a fan dub, which makes no sense, because
he's a mom.
I'm not evil. I only threaten to kill people once a month. Forget it.
But Sephiroth's a mama's boy, so he needs therapy, because he's gotta let go of his mama.
True. But
not trying it.
His mum is an evil alien with who's technically Sephiroth is his mother at some point, isn't it? Like his after he dies, his body is made up of her cells.
Yeah.
as horrible as that thing, that storyline sounds,
actually, you know, the fandom you're in doing Sephiroth, yeah, that's like the only fandom of Final Fantasy VII I'm watching, because I'm not too big a fan of the game.
Yeah, I haven't really watched many fandoms. I haven't played Final Fantasy VII, I hadn't played Final Fantasy IX when, I heard that I'd been cast in the dubs. I knew all about them and I'd seen them before, but I hadn't really gone through the whole story or anything. I'd played 8, so I went on to Let's Play who'd done 7, 8 and 9, and I watched all of his videos in the space of about 2 months of them, all 600. Took a while, so that I was up to speed on what happened in each game, so that I knew what I was talking about when I recorded lines.